Aloha, everybody. It's
Aloha.
Jonathan and our lovely Betsy. I am pointing the right way. There, yay.
Yes, you are. I have to go there.
Hi, Susie Gemini.
Hi, Susie. Thanks for coming.
Okay, let me get my phone up and running so I can keep an eye on the chat a little easier. Well, that's right. I moved YouTube into its own little station.
Cool. So I'm getting closer and closer on my intention to visit the UK. I'm talking about it more and more. And part of it is because of you. Aloha, Red Bean Bee. Thanks for coming.
Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah. Hi, Luna.
Oh, hi, Luna. Hi, darling.
Hi, Bee. So, before we get started with readings and stuff, ooh, Chris is here. Yay! Oh, he's watching while he works.
Cool. Welcome.
Oh my gosh. We got Jilly here. Yay! Hi, Jilly. And Ishi. Oh my gosh. All these lovely people popping in. So I wanted to share with you guys that I've been being a little creative bee here, and I made this necklace, white halite skull necklace. So, and I am putting it up for sale. If anyone's interested, just text me. And I've made myself one, of course. This one is not going anywhere.
No.
My little moss agate scully. As soon as I finish making it, I'm like, it's mine.
That just sits on you almost like a tattoo. Like it just, the first picture you sent me yesterday wearing that, it just looked like it had sunken onto your being immediately.
Oh, yeah. Well, then it's funny because then I looked up what moss agate was all about, and it's connected to Virgo on my birth date specifically. And then it's also connected to the Justice card, which is my birth card. So it's like, okay, I get it. It's all me. Oh, Sadhana's here. Welcome, Sadhana. Aloha.
Hi, aloha.
So Betsy and I were over on her channel. God, was it a week ago almost already?
No, just Thursday. Oh, yeah.
Thursday,
I was going to say, no, it's just Thursday. Oh, but wait.
5 days ago, dear. And we were playing with this Gates to the Soul Wisdom Oracle. And it was just blowing everybody out of the water.
Hang on, Jonathan. Chris is busting you out on the Elvis hair. We were talking about that.
Oh, no, he's seeing the reflection of the fan in the mirror. Yeah, no, my hair was very poofy this morning. I'm not sure what is going on other than, my inner Elvis is coming out.
Dig it. Work it.
So, Jilly, my birthday is September 7th. Smack dab in the middle of Virgo. There's no getting away from this Virgo. I'm Virgo.
My dad was September 2nd, and today, everyone, send love to my dad. Today says 1 year anniversary on the other side.
No.
Yeah.
Oh my God, has it really been that long? That's crazy.
Yeah.
That means
he came to help me with a banishment a couple days ago. My mom's father and my dad both came to help with a little project a few days ago. That was great. It's great to see him.
I remember having a really in-depth conversation with you, and during my beginning tarot class where we met. Well, we met before that, but we really got to know each other in that class. And then it was interesting because the very last class, it was just you and me, and we got to do like that really in-depth reading. Yeah, that was pretty crazy. No, Jilly, it's actually 6 a.m.
Thanks, everyone, Susie, for the love. Thank you.
So yeah, this oracle we were playing with over on Betsy's channel, and it's an oracle based on human design. We've had some fun with it. It's just, I did a very simple set of readings. There's 3 chunks to the deck. There's foundation cards, which are basically chakras, but there's 9 here. So you get like the basic 7 plus the self chakra, and I forget what other ones.
Soul star, maybe?
Soul star, mind.
Something like that.
I love this root chakra image. It's just so yeah. Sacred. Yeah, it's just gorgeous. So that's the foundation. Then you have this big chunky insight deck, which, you know, there's a of course I pull out the dolphin. Serendipity, right? And it's another Virgo one. Humanity.
Oh, I like that. That's humanity. Hold that one up again.
Humanity. We're each in our own little bubble, but we're interacting with each other.
That is so cool.
These cards are so deep.
I upcycled a dining set one time, and I painted something not that far away from that on the tabletop.
Increase. Yeah.
Love that deck. Oh, thank you, Susie. That's sweet. Thank you.
Yeah, so it's just... And then the last... Oh, God, I have a total brain fart. What is the last set? It's Foundation... Oh, right. Foundation, Insight, and Resolve, which is just different wisdoms that you can tap into, like your intuition, trust your gut, lunar wisdom, outer wisdom.
Yeah, definitely have to have that deck. Definitely need that
emotional wisdom, inner wisdom. Yeah, it's just gorgeous. So so Jilly, this is the Gates to Soul Wisdom Oracle deck and book by I always want to say Marjorie, but it's Mariah Miller, and the artwork is by her stepson Timothy Eyes. So
yeah,
and this was a Kickstarter.
Getting it.
You found it on. Oh wait, I gave you the.
You sent me the link. Yeah.
So for those of you interested, it's connectingnewdots.com, and this image here is a human design chart. So for those of you who don't know, human design is this system that integrates the I Ching, chakras, elemental wisdom, Western astrology, the God, what else is, I don't know, it's like a mishmash of stuff, but it's like sees it from a point of view where everything is connected, and these cards are just every reading we were giving where it's just like wah. Unfortunately Jamie couldn't be here, but remember when we started on your channel, like I was driven to give her a reading. Like I had no choice in the matter. And it was because her mother was coming through. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Julie says she's been drawn to this since I showed the box.
Yes, it's. I think I gotta have it. I'm gonna break my my boycott on cards.
This is big.
This is big.
This is big. Betsy.
It is a big thing. My guides told me to put them away, but this one is.
Yes, Ishi. I will put the link in the description after.
But nobody can order their copy until I make sure I get mine before it sells out.
Oh my God, Betsy, you're so funny.
Quadruple Leo, what can I say?
I know. Have you ever heard of Vedic astrology? How it's like your signs are different in Vedic? Mm-hmm. Well, I looked up my Vedic astrology, and even though in Western astrology I'm a Virgo sun, Libra moon, Taurus rising, in Vedic astrology, what was it? It was Leo sun, Virgo moon, and Aries rising, which I'm like,
kind of makes sense for you. No, I totally get that. I totally see it.
Yeah.
I completely see it. I completely see it because you have the stage presence. you're a very unique person, the Aries, totally see it. And you
and I got
have your way
the
of doing
lion
things.
mane going on.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Cool.
So, do you want me to start with a group reading or?
Yes. We're already 10 minutes into it. I'm feeling really wiped up already.
I know, right? Do we need a grounding exercise?
Yeah, we can. Shall we do a quickie? Okay.
I can do one.
Let's do it. You do.
Okay. Everyone sit up with your back straight, shoulders back, chin parallel to the ground, and deep breath in. Breathe deep down into the root chakra. Feel those roots sinking into Gaia, down deep into the crystalline heart. And feel that golden energy of Gaia filling you up, connecting you to the earth. Just filling you all the way to the top of your head. And out of the crown chakra, a purple flower blossoms, drinking in the silver rain of the heavens, filling you with that silvery light energy of the stars until your whole
Can you guys hear me? Pop in. Oh, there we go. Jonathan will be back. Yeah. I think the grounding wasn't meant to be because our friend the trash guy came by at my place as soon as it froze. Can anybody hear me? Okay, cool. Thanks, Ishi. Yeah, I know it does happen. It was just, yeah, they sure do in live. So, yes, let's see what's going on here today. Cool. Thank you, Red Bean. Thank you, B. So I've been talking more and more about visiting Ireland and Scotland and the UK, and it's amazing how many connections I have there. So after Jonathan has told me repeatedly that he thinks I'm done with Maui, that's the only place I can think of I want to go to. So I guess that one's in the works. And what else is going on here? And Hawaii travel is starting to pick up. People are coming. So if you guys are thinking about coming, flights and hotels should still be a little bit cheaper. So now's a good time to investigate. We don't have any kind of a surge going on. So yeah, the trash guy made Jonathan freeze. Oh, thank you, Susie. Yeah, if you guys have ever thought about coming, it's a pretty good time. And FYI, Jonathan and Amber were kind of dreaming up, concocting a retreat here on Maui, like a week-long retreat. Mia, there you are. Hi. Thanks for coming. Jonathan froze. He's trying to come back on. He might be creating a new StreamYard. So if he does, we'll switch over. I cannot type on the chat as a guest. And Mia, I want to say thank you. You've left I can read part of a lovely comment that you have left on my YouTube channel, but every time I try to find it to reply to it, it disappears. So, but I've seen at least a part of it, and thank you so much. I'm not sure what the glitch is, but I really do appreciate you very much. Oh, Kristen, I just met relatives in Galway. We have the same great-great-great-great-grandparents. Well, that's cool. So Donna, I'm thinking the UK thing, the reason I have never gone as a gypsy soul that I am is because it feels like a one-way trip to me. So yeah, that would be able to stay for a few months. Yeah, I'm thinking, yeah, I don't know what it looks like yet. It's, which is good because if I can figure out what it looks like, that means it's based on prior experience. And I don't know what this one's going to look like. Yeah. Kristen, that was cool. How long did you get to stay? And so if anyone, while we're waiting for Jonathan to come back, I don't know, I wonder if he's maybe made a new StreamYard. Jonathan sent me a message on Facebook, but I turned my phone off. This will be a process. Let's see. Yeah, if anybody has any questions, UK, she says, UK plans to be at a current lockdown December 2nd. Oh, yeah, I'm thinking sometime later next year. Oh, Mia, it's okay. I don't know what happened on that. I don't know where that went, but thank you so much. I know I could read part of it, and it was just absolutely lovely. Thank you so much. If I could ever figure out how to make the class work virtually, I would like to do a 4-class workshop on my book. And I just haven't quite figured out how to make that happen. Hold on while I try and get back to Jonathan here on my phone. I haven't figured out a way to make that connection because it seems like that's one of the biggest things is the connection of the people when we're together. But then again, I haven't tried it. So maybe a few of us could get together and just do one of these kinds of things on a private and just see what happens. If anybody would be interested in that. Luna, yes, that would be fun. And Mia, maybe if you guys would be game to come on with me and we do kind of a walkthrough together and see if you guys find any benefit in doing it that way. That would be cool. Let me see what Jonathan... Uh-oh, he says he's timed out for 8 minutes. I don't know what that is. Susie, oh, thank you. The home sanctuary, yeah. Oh, Jonathan says his internet died. Yish. Okay, his internet died. And so I'm going to send him a text saying, no sweat, I'll just start doing readings. How's that? Well, of course, we say no worries. I'll start some readings. This is fascinating for you guys. Okay, so if anybody has any questions for me, if there is, if there's any kind of activity going on around your house that's unusual, that seems to be what's popping in my head. If anybody's aware of somebody around in their home, there's somebody circling around. Oh, there's somebody circling around. Somebody has a wee ghosty that somebody has a wee ghosty that's circling around their house trying to get their attention. Does anybody know who this is? Oh, Sadhana, my Zoom class has been working well. Okay, yeah, keep the group small. I've done it before, and boy, it was really. What's tough for me is people get up and walk away and turn their screen on and off and that kind of thing, and I haven't been able to feel the connection. So yeah, to keep it small so people will be focused. Thank you for that. Advice. That makes a lot of sense. And B, we're talking about my book. It's on Amazon called Are You Gifted? It's my, it's a workshop that I do about deepening your mediumship skills, your communicating with your guides and setting boundaries so you can be spiritual and sane and grounded the whole time. Oh, Luna. Okay. That makes sense. And Ishi has someone too. Let me see. Anybody else? Helen? Okay. What a surprise. What a surprise that we all have these folks around us. Okay, so whoever this presence is defining themselves a little more closely as more like a Fey energy. They're poking me. Sorry. No, they're more like an elf, not a fairy. This is an elf, and oh, thank you, B. Thank you. This is okay. So this is an elf, a little bit more. A stronger personality, not a soft, definitely not an elemental. This is more along the lines of a really strong protector warrior kind of energy that is trying to get somebody's attention. And they're poking me in the shoulder with a staff. Who does this relate for anybody? Is somebody getting poked? Like, does someone feel like there is a presence standing behind their right shoulder? Oh, they're poking because they're trying to get your attention about an action. There's some kind of action that you're knowing that you need to take, and you're kind of hesitating just because there's concerns about if it's going to work out. If it's and it seems to be a little bit of about stepping into a role, doing something more active spiritually, and there's this hesitation about not wanting to put yourself out there publicly because your confidence isn't there yet, and this person is really poking. Rodents and pests. Okay, Mia, we'll go there next. Let me see what our warrior here. Yes, he just keep poking. It's a very masculine energy. You can't win the battle if you don't step onto the field. Oh, Susie has an ache in that shoulder. Oh, okay. But you're pretty active, Susie, in doing this. Yes, you are already in the public eye? Hold on, I think I just got another message from Jonathan. Let's see. No, I guess not. Okay. Poor Jonathan. Oy. Yeah, it's the curse of the trash truck, man. Oh, here we are. No, that's not it. Okay. Susie, no public. Oh, okay then, girl. Just the tribe. Have you been thinking about going public? Yeah, Susie, let me know if you've been contemplating broadening your audience on that one. Because if you've been thinking about it and you're not sure if it's the right time, or if you're not sure you want to do that, it's the right time. You should do that. And of course, measured amounts. Sedona, 3 foot tall male in the forest. Definitely. Yeah, this is definitely not an elemental, Sedona. Definitely not an elemental. And when I tap into that, your message there, I see you walking really comfortably in the forest. Oh, there's Jonathan. I see. Hi, Medic.
We'll see if this workaround works.
Okay.
I turned my phone into a hotspot because my internet is just, the modem is, the lights are blinking, nothing's happening. So
yeah. Okay. So would you, since you jumped on, we started to do a couple little things here.
I've been watching.
Okay, cool. So yeah, Sedona, I think you're so comfortable in your element with your elementals. They're telling me not to do anything differently on you. And Susie, have you been thinking at all about going public? Because I get the feeling that just allowing your friends, your tribe, to connect you with some people, small scale, that's making the guy happy. He stopped jabbing my shoulder. And if that answers your question, say hi again, Jonathan.
Aloha. I don't know if I'm coming through clearly or if I'm.
Yeah, I can hear you perfectly, and you look okay. We are. Now that you're here, you can help, because Mia says she's got a bunch of pests and rodents coming through lately. So if you would take a peek with the cards, you're welcome, Susie. Yes, I had a.
Hi, Bean. Sorry. Yeah, sorry, guys. I think my grounding was a little too potent, because like my whole internet is down. I can't get it to work. But luckily, I have unlimited data on my cell phone plan, so I'm just using my cell phone as the internet right now.
We were all speculating if it was the curse of the trash truck.
I don't think the trash truck has even come by yet here.
Mine did. God, curses! I thought we were out of retrograde season. Okay, so Mia, let me see if I can find your message again.
Okay, this is
okay. Oh, here he comes. Yay!
Maybe if I just
so
I need to turn off
Mia's
the cell phone for anything other than just being the Wi-Fi, basically.
Cool. So Mia's question is at 6:22 a.m. and it's something about rodents and pests that trying to get her attention. And I was going to see if I could tap into the rodents and find out what the heck they want.
Well, Mia's saying, might they be trying to get my attention with rodent pests that have arrived? They? Who's they?
Well, okay. While you were gone, I just opened up the floor to comments, but I got some kind of a wee ghosty trying to get somebody's attention. So I was asking if somebody was having some kind of attention-getting thing going on, and folks were just responding about who has this or that going on. And so if the pests are coming in, why are they coming in? You know, mice and rats kinds of things, or bugs, or...
Well, interesting enough, the card that popped out for foundation is self. So I'm getting a feeling that maybe Mia's higher self is trying to get in touch with her.
Okay.
Then...
Yeah, well, you know, I'm the worst at trying to keep up with the chats, but let's find out. Let me kind of go in and ask about Mia's pests. Are you getting anything on it, Jonathan? Yes, you are. All right.
The insight card is ambition. So let's see the whole picture, though.
Yeah, whenever I connect with pests or rodents coming in, my first response is always, what's bugging you? What's been bugging you? That these guys are...
Okay. Well, since I don't have my card cam at the moment, I'm just going to hold these up.
Mm-hmm.
So we have self, ambition, and trust your gut. So I love how that swoop of the ambition's kind of like heading right to that hummingbird that has like a shield protecting it, right? So I'm thinking that, I don't know, that ambition kind of throws me a little. What is that?
What's the desire?
Right.
What's the desire? Yeah.
Trust your gut. So Mia, I think you already know what's going on here, because this is telling you that like the ambition's coming from you and you need to trust your gut. So what are those rats telling you? They are telling you that it's time to move up, right? So swooping upwards. So I feel like whoever's trying to come through to you is trying to tell you it's okay to follow your ambition as long as you trust your gut and do the right thing. And don't get, well, and rats in Lenormand's all about like gossip, right? So it's like, do what you need to do without worrying about what other people are going to think or say.
And boundaries.
And see, there's the circle.
Boundaries. Yeah.
Circle. It's like you gotta always come back to your inner circle, that inner knowing that yourself, right? Keep yourself protected, but then also trust your gut.
Is there somebody that's kind of gnawing on your confidence, that gnawing on your
that's what I got with this ambition, is someone trying to like sweep her away in a way.
Gnawing on you, trying to keep you here, so they can be comfortable where they are. There's like this an imbalance in whatever relationship this is, but it's someone that means a great deal to you, but by the same token, feeling the pressure of being under their I don't want to say control. I don't feel like it's that, but under the pressure of their acceptance.
It's with that ambition card, I feel like it's more about like trying to one up each other. There's someone that's always trying to one up you no matter what you do. That's just what I'm getting from there.
That's yes. And that again, the control. Yes. Gnawing away at your light so they can maintain their position better. If that makes any sense. And so how do we honor the pests? By getting them out of the house. We honor them by thanking them for their wisdom. Full moon clearing. Have you ever done this? This is a nifty little full moon clearing. I was taught years ago to cleanse things in the home as you're releasing. So to take a broom and symbolically sweep your home and every nook and cranny, especially the corners, really get in there and symbolically get whatever's hanging out in the corners and just gather everything up and just symbolically sweep it out the door as you do your releasing in the full moon. That one works like a charm. I've had such good results with that one. This might be a good thing coming up on the 30th, right? I think full moon is the 30th this month or somewhere around there. That might be kind of a fun thing to do.
Sorry for popping in and out like this, but that's the best I can do right now.
Yeah. Well, and I think Mia, to do full moon clearing of the home, instead of just a smudge, this really gets all the corners, and you're thinking about what you want to release while you're doing this symbolic sweeping. And thank the rats or whoever the pests are. Thank the rodents for coming in and bringing this to your attention, and communicate to them that you are addressing that, and poof, out the door we go. Yeah. Hopefully, fingers crossed, right? Hi, Positive for Life. Sorry, we're kind of jumping in and out. Jonathan, do you know who Positive for Life is?
No, that's someone new. Welcome to my really jumpy channel. I don't know what's going on today, but
thanks for coming. Yeah, it's a little bit chaotic just because we're having internet connections via the curse of the trash trucks. So,
right.
And Jonathan's powerful grounding.
How much of that actually came through before I got kicked off?
Well, I got a huge, the Lotus. I remember, was it a Lotus?
Yep.
Yeah, I remember Lotus. Yes. Cool. All right, Mia. Yeah, I hope that helps. And was there, did anyone else have a question? I know.
Positive for Life wanted to ask a question.
Yes, I'm looking to see if there's anyone beforehand.
I keep popping in and out, so I'm a little lost. Yeah. Sorry, guys.
I know. Jilly was talking about her grandmother, but let's do this. Let's answer Positive for Life's question, and then Jilly, if you want, pop a comment. If you want me to try to connect with her and bring her closer, give a shout. Oh, so she's part of the gang. She's Positive for Life, knows everyone. So cool. So yeah, go ahead, pop your question in.
Yeah. Of course, I'm not able to use my phone to keep up with the chat. So there's like a little bit of a. Oh, Jilly does want you to connect with her mom.
Yeah, it was just I'm starting to get a hot flash, Jilly. So I guess we're in the works. I'll see if we can work on both here because we have Positive for Life's question too.
Here it is. Hopefully I don't pop out by doing this. Okay. Is everything working out in my favor to be in the master's program this spring? And it is Positive for Life's first time here.
Well, thanks for coming. We appreciate you being here. Thank you. Okay, so master's program.
Okay, so I'm going to pull all three first. If you're getting an instant hit, let me know.
I am, but I'd like the cards to come up because I have
jump. Okay, we'll take that one then.
I do have some inklings going on here, but I also want to make sure it gets a little more clarity. I want some language.
Interesting.
Yeah, if this was a courtroom right now, I think I'd be requesting a sidebar.
That's interesting that you say that, because what popped up here was spleen. That's the foundation. And it's funny too, because when I was in my master's program, we always used to talk about the student spleen, right? How like it takes a lot of willpower to get through school. But the interesting thing is the insight that popped up is, to go with that courtroom idea, is conflict resolution. So I think is there like a hitch in the program, or like, are you not quite up to par as far as like admittance or something? Because the final one is intuition. So yeah, wait, which way am I going here?
Yeah, I'm getting if the program is completed, that it may not be the field you end up in career-wise.
Right. And this conflict resolution being in the middle there, it's like, I don't know, I feel like even if you do get in, it's gonna be a hard thing. It's gonna take some effort. It's gonna take
somebody is screaming
spleen power to get through. Right?
Somebody's screaming practicality. Ay. Somebody's screaming practicality in my ear. Be practical. Be practical. And I don't know if this is this feels like an elder. There you are. It feels like an elder. Someone, whoever this person is hollering at me is an elder who has seen the rise and falls of an economic situation and is screaming about practicality. So I have no idea what direction you're headed, and I haven't read any comments, but they're saying instead of Russian literature, they would encourage you to go to electrician school. So instead of something kind of esoteric, to be really grounded. Already accepted, delays occurred. My guides have been giving me signs, but I'm confused.
Do you see what Sadhana says? Her throat feels blocked.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's almost like that kind of goes with the conflict resolution, right? Not being able to get your voice heard. Trying to get your voice heard.
Oh, Sadhana, have you taken on too much? Have you got so much going on right now that it feels to me like you've got so much positive productivity that it's maybe a little bit more than one person can devote as much time to each path you have going at once. It feels like on your throat, it feels like it's not that you're blocked, it's that there's too much. It's like there's all of this here that has to funnel into here to get expressed, and it's all clamoring to be heard first. It's like there's just way too much trying to get through. Does that make any sense?
Let me see.
Yeah, I know we're kind of jumping around. It's the day for jumping around, huh?
Jumpy day. I'm going to check my internet real quick just to see, because this other computer popped on. So I'm wondering if the internet's finally working.
So Positive for Life, is this program, okay, so for a master's program, what I get is a practicality thing would be like social work or psychology or something that could head into like the medical field. It's like they're talking about
it. It's still not working, which is not good for my son's distance learning.
Somebody just said to me, if you're thinking about rolling into academia, if your goal with your master's program is to become a teacher's assistant and then an assistant professor and roll into it, they're telling me to put that on hold for now. This isn't the time for that one.
Listen to your intuition.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I'm getting from the cards. Intuition, intuition, intuition.
I'm getting practicality now. Shoot for work for the short term and come back to the master's program.
Stay grounded.
Yeah, you're going to shift. Once you've spent some time in the field, your attention is going to shift on what's important to you. And then a master's program, perhaps in a little bit of a different direction, might be more productive. It just feels like if you go into it right now, coming on the out end of it is not going to be as productive as hoped. Science related. Oh, good deal. Okay. Science related youth program. Okay. Not an academic. In like social human services that's vibing. So like actually working with youth one-on-one, but as far as like an academic thing in a school setting, no, they're saying not in a school setting yet. Not in a school setting yet. Okay, and Sadhana said, I was speaking about positive life, but yes, I have a lot going on. Yeah, girl, you need to shelf something for just a short while, to give something a rest, and focus on the one thing at a time right now. It feels like there's 3 really important things. And it feels like there's something going on that you have a commitment to that is more a part of a bigger group, benefiting a larger group, that you're just one part of it, that it's like a networking thing. Almost, it almost feels like if you were in Rotary, that the networking is great and there's a lot going on, but for you personally, it may not propel you in the needed direction at this time. I'm getting a little bit of kind of monetary thing as well with this, a little bit like with Positive for Life. And so if there's this one big thing that's been taking a big chunk of your time, to back away from your commitment a little bit and take a bit of a smaller bite.
So I took the liberty of pulling some cards for sadhana.
Mm-hmm.
We have root chakra as the foundation. So don't forget to ground yourself. The insight is increase. So it's like she's trying to grow her garden.
Mm-hmm.
But don't pour yourself out, right? And again, here, intuition popped up again. That keeps popping up for a lot of people. So I think we're being, as a group, being told, don't forget your intuition. Your intuition will never steer you wrong. But we always second guess our intuition, or just don't listen when our intuition is trying to talk to us. So I think the best way to actually tap into the intuition is to ground, right? Do that root chakra work.
And Jonathan, can you pop us pop a refresher comment? Positive for Life says, basically my career, she already has a social work degree. And so basically my career path is switching to something else. I'll have to meditate to understand what it is. Yeah.
Okay, there we go, finally. I don't know, I think I better not put up any more comments, because if I fall out and then come back in, it might be hard to take it down.
Oh, and this is funny. Sedana said she was speaking about positive for life, but yes, I have a lot going on. It wasn't her question at all. Sorry, honey.
Wires crossed.
Hey, you know, yeah, here they are.
The whole day.
Where are we? 10 minutes till. I'm going to see if I can get Jilly's grandmother.
Okay.
Jilly, can you please give me her first name and at least the year she was born, so I get the right grandmother? Uh-oh. Yikes. Let's see. Jilly, if you're still here. I don't know. She's popped out.
Oh my God, this in and out. Popping in and out thing is ridiculous.
Don't worry, babe. 10 more minutes. Ethel, here we are. Cool. Ethel, 1917. Oh my gosh, Ethel, that's awesome. I had a really precious friend named Ethel. So let's see what's going on. And Jonathan, do you want to throw some cards to see if Jilly's grandmother has a message?
Messages? Yes, I will do that right now.
Thank you. Yes, Ethel.
Foundation card is self again, but she pulled that out like it fell out sideways. Like, okay.
Yeah, the first thing Ethel communicated to me was that she'd been taking a little bit of a rest. She needed a little bit of a rest.
Oh my God, it keeps popping up for everybody. Intuition, intuition, intuition. Okay, so the 3 cards I pulled was self, expressed details, like connecting the dots, and intuition here. So
Okay, I'm sorry. I laugh. I'm not laughing at anyone. I'm laughing because the express details when Ethel said she had needed a timeout, she had needed some rest. Her question to me was like, what does she want? What does she want? And I tapped into a feeling of just needing to communicate to Ethel that just feeling a connection to allow her cord, the connection, the love, to remain lit, which is why I was laughing.
Connecting the dots here, right? Your ancestral line.
So Ethel, it's funny because she kind of says a little bit like cats. You know, when somebody's cat goes missing and they want to know if the cat is alive or dead, they think a psychic can figure it out. And cats communicate to me the same way, whether they are on Earth or not. And their usual thing is, what are they worried about? I'm fine. What do you mean they miss me? I'm okay. And Ethel presented like, hey, I needed a rest. And what else can I do here? You know, she knows she's skilled and talented. What else can I do here? And I communicated to her just to connect. It's just that feeling, that loving presence is important enough that is a sanctuary and a safe space and a supportive space that that we want to honor and we want to continue. Yeah. So let me just let's see where she is on that. If Ethel is understanding that importance, and she's like, oh, okay, when you put it that way. So she presents as a young girl, and she has a gigantic sunflower that she's handing to you. She's giving you this giant sunflower and saying, I get it. The little girls' hearts. The little girls always need that connection. They always need that grandmotherly love. So we'll meet as little girls instead of, I'm your grandmother, you're my granddaughter. We're going to meet as peers, and we're going to meet in more like that soul tribe kind of energy that we had before we came into this incarnation. We're going to be meeting as peers and expressing our loving connection with each other as equals. That you don't need her guidance. You don't need her to steer you. You don't need that anymore. You're quite a capable captain of your own ship, but she wants to be with you as an equal and a partner and a friend, if that makes sense. Let's see.
And that kind of resonates with this express details, because it's like there is no bead that's better than the other beads. It's just they're being strung together, right? They're being connected. You are connected. There is no disconnecting, Julie. You are beads on a string together. An unending string going back generations and generations. So.
And did you see, Sadhana asks, I know what the message means with the cards Jonathan drew.
Yeah. Well, I knew she was going to know just from, like, okay. That's why I didn't say much, because I knew it was directed like specifically for her. So.
Okay. Okay, Helen says, does my mother Margaret have a message for her?
I'm going to mute myself for just one moment.
Yeah, Susie, I thought the same thing. I thought that looked like a string of Christmas lights, too. Okay, Margaret, what year was Margaret born? We want to get the right Margaret. There's a lot of Margarets. For all we know, I could get Anne Margaret, who I'm sure would have a loving message for all of us, but not the right Margaret. So what was Margaret's birth year? All right, Jilly, take care. 1934 for Margaret. Margaret, 1934.
Bye, Jilly.
Bye, Jilly. 1934 for Margaret.
Margaret, okay.
Margaret, 1934 for Helen.
Pull some cards. Let's see if we can connect through the cards, too.
Oh, yeah. Right off the bat, she says that your desire for the gather round. She's showing how the family would gather around this time of year, and the challenge of this year of being wise enough to let go of the gather round. That's number one. And the challenge that could be that if you're feeling like a void or a longing within you, that it could be missing that connection, that gather round. Let's see what else she's got to say. Jonathan, I'll let you get your cards.
Oh, interesting. Okay, so the foundation card, I'm still pulling the resolution card, but the foundation card is crown. So it's a reminder that you're always connected. There is no disconnection. And then the insight one is new beginnings. Helen, are you starting something new? I feel like you're starting life over. If that makes any sense. Let's see what the resolution is here. Okay. So we have the crown chakra, followed by new beginnings, and finished with trust your gut. So we start with the crown chakra here, right? This is a reminder that all the answers you want can flow straight down into you if you allow them to, right? And with those new answers, you get new beginnings. And your mother really wants you to trust your gut. Don't always look outside yourself, right? Trust your gut. Your gut will guide you in the right direction towards those new beginnings.
Oh, Helen says she wants to start her own business, plus I'm going through IVF. I know a fertility shaman. Get a hold of me, Betsy Palmer Medium. Oops. Betsy Palmer Medium on Facebook, and I can hook you up with a fertility shaman here.
New beginnings, right? Both business and, green sprouts popping up. So I would also suggest an acupuncturist to help with IVF. I've done that myself, helping a friend who's going through IVF. There's a specific series of treatments with acupuncture that will actually help the IVF take. So.
Yes. And coming back to that too, because Margaret's first message was about like wanting to fill something in if they're in the gather round situation. So
she wants Helen to feel the joy of being a mother.
Yes, and also that you've got this. This is something that you can fill. You can fill that. You can call this to you. What the longing is, call it in.
That's what the crown's all about.
Yeah, it's not going to be for somebody else to bring it to you. I know science tells you that your husband's going to bring it to you, or your partner's going to bring it to you, and the Course of Medical Treatment says we will bring it to you. But this is definitely a gate you will open for yourself, by yourself. Mm-hmm. And of course, getting guidance from or getting some assistance from a supportive holistic practitioner or light worker would be. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I feel like the stronger you can be on your own, the more centered and grounded you can be for yourself, the more successful you're going to be with this path. And she still won't let this go away, not to gather around in groups for the holiday season, to resist this urge to have support coming at you from people outside of yourself, that this support is definitely going to be inside here. And yeah, how are we doing time-wise? We're right at 7.
We're right at an hour. And
yeah.
I should probably call the internet company to try and get this worked out, because my son does need internet in order to do his schooling. So let
Luna,
me just do
I know we didn't get to you.
Sorry, Luna.
Yeah.
What I will do is I will do a quick group reading, and then we will call it for the morning.
Yeah.
But what is it that the collective needs to know right now? Oh, interesting. So for our foundation, we have solar plexus.
I love that card.
And it makes me wonder, is someone here feeling like life is punching them in the gut? Because that's kind of that vibe I'm getting from that card. Usually it's a very serene feeling, but today it feels like...
Hello.
Wood Thrush Cottage, yay. Hi, Diane. We are doing our group reading right now, and then we're going to say goodbye. Oh, interesting. Okay. The husband wakes. He's trying to get the internet going too, but I think I need to call the company. The modem's just sitting there blinking at us. Oh, got a jumper. Oh, interesting. Okay. So first we have solar plexus. I should probably do it on this side. Then we have a bunch.
Curses. That was cruel. That was just cruel, wasn't it, gang? Wow.
Oh my God.
We get to see our third card. Yay.
Yay. Outer wisdom. Okay. And I love how that circle of the outer wisdom kind of correlates with that pearl of wisdom in the solar plexus. So I'm getting here, it's like, it's okay to focus on yourself, right? Make sure that you are grounded, you feel connected, you feel like you have your inner drive going on. Because when you do, then your cup overflows, right? But don't forget, look for that outer wisdom. Look for that wisdom that comes from others, that comes from your guides, that comes from people like us. So this group reading here is just saying that it's like, it's time now for us to gather as a collective, trust our gut, start helping to fill each other's cups and to guide each other to the future that we all need. So that's what I'm getting from these guys. How about you, Betsy? Getting anything?
They're still harping at me about not gathering. That to
not
be
gathering.
safe, everyone. Be safe and be respectful. That was distinct. They said, just like you wouldn't go to the redwood forest and chop down an ancient sequoia for your own pleasure because you want a slice of it to make a pretty coffee table, stay home this year. Stay home. Make your connections on video and make a game out of it. You know, do whatever you can to connect all y'all somehow electronically to respect your community and your world enough to be safe.
That's that outer wisdom speaking.
Yes.
And also listen to the doctors. It's not like they're trying to make things up to make life difficult. They're trying to save us. So
yeah, that is such a weird kind of a vibe for me. I don't usually get stuff like that, but that's what I'm getting.
Yeah. Well, no, I get that too, but it's we're being taught a new way of connecting to each other. It's not the typical, right?
Yeah.
But at the same time, we're able to get deeper connections this way. I know for myself, getting connected with this YouTube community, that like now I have people I can express myself to that understands what I'm trying to talk about versus, you know, the typical person out there who like I try and express the spirituality or even just talking about cards and it's like blank stares. Like I have no idea what you're talking about, but I'll smile and nod.
Yes.
Yeah. So
I agree. This is an amazing community to come to be able to be yourself and be understood. It's so supportive. It has made such a difference for me. I was going through a lot of issues with being isolated for so long, and this has completely changed it for me.
Right.
And that's in thanks to all you guys.
Well, it's 6 past the hour. I want to be mindful of Betsy's time, and also I need to get on the phone ASAP. So,
okay.
Thank you, everybody. Until next time, Betsy and I say aloha. Aloha.